Hi everyone, it's Jules and I am back and I'm happy to be back to my craft room and gluing. I'm going to do some gluing right now in my glue book, and this is the inspiration packet I've picked. So I have been working on putting together inspiration packets for my patrons, so well, it's either for them or for me, so we'll see which ones I keep and which ones I pay forward. So anyway, so I've been working on that, just some miscellaneous stuff in my craft room. But anyway, let's start with a quote out of our Don't Forget to Sing in the Lifeboats book. Ooh. Hope is not the conviction that something will turn out well, but that certainty that something makes sense regardless of how it turns out. Václav Havel. Alright, so some of you may know that my father-in-law passed away. It's been a little over 2 weeks now, and so he passed away and he lived in Ohio. So actually I'm gonna fussy cut her out or whatever. So she's standing, I think she's meant to look kind of mannequin-ish or whatever. She's standing on like a statue. She's standing on a pedestal thing. So I'm not sure if I want to cut this part out. I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, so he passed away and it wasn't really sudden. I mean, he's had health issues for quite a while, but it's one of those things where he's had so many health issues that we just kind of never thought it was going to happen. So my husband was actually out there in Ohio. We live in Minnesota. He was in Ohio for just over a month, I think, and I was out there for about 16 days. So didn't do any gluing or crafting. It was just being with family, and so we were actually all with him the moment he passed. So about, I would say there was like 10 of us in the hospice room with him. It was kind of a beautiful experience, and I think it's made it a little easier on us in our grieving that we were there. I can't imagine if, especially my husband, if he wasn't there, how he would be grieving right now. But we're all doing really well, and just knowing he's not in pain anymore is obviously bringing comfort. So what I picked to go with her, it's kind of lighter blues, some, you know, with her lighter skin, things like that, just kind of muted things, and that's gold, and that one's kind of has some gold in it too. So anyway, see where this takes us. My nails look like crap and there's dirt underneath them. I was pulling weeds earlier today, and I have washed my hands obviously, but anyway, pulling weeds, and I'm like, why am I even doing this? You know, winter is coming, especially here in Minnesota. I could just leave the weeds, not worry about them. But I didn't. I started pulling them. I'm feeling a little out of it with filming because I haven't in so long. And sorry about the sun if it's kind of weird. It's coming in through the window and it's a little dappled, whatever you call it. But it's a nice day as far as weather. I went for a 4-mile walk this morning. That felt really good. And but then it's supposed to really cool off this weekend. So we had one service for my father-in-law in Ohio for the people that live there or closer to there, and then we're having another service for him kind of the more official funeral here in Minnesota this weekend. But the weather looks kind of iffy. Colder and not as nice of temperatures. But I'm ready for fall. I love fall. I changed out my tiered tray. My September theme is sunflowers. So I got that changed out. Let's see. So this is this book I work in, which a lot of you that watch my videos know. It's the OHUHU book. It's the marker book. And I'm starting to take out, it looks like this on the cover. I love the cover. And I'm starting to rip out, it's perforated. I'm starting to rip out every other page. Actually, I think I'm going to start doing every 2 out of 3 pages because it's thick. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, is how to best make that piece stick down well. Let's do this one. So in Ohio, we played a lot of cards with family. We like to play a game called 31. So we did a lot of that. And my husband went to the Notre Dame, he's a Notre Dame fan, the Notre Dame Ohio game. He went to that with the in-laws. I'm just going to cut a little bit off the sky. Well, actually his sister and brother-in-law he went with. Notre Dame didn't win, but he had a good time. When my father-in-law was in hospice, which it was the most beautiful facility I've ever seen as far as medical or hospice. It was so beautiful. And the plants there were so gorgeous. I'll show you a photo. Actually, I'll just post it up here so I don't waste your time looking for it on my phone. But anyway, I don't know if I want to use these. Unless like I'll use them at the end maybe. Okay. Okay, glad we figured that out. So the plants were beautiful. They were so shiny. So I asked the nurses there and they said that the landscapers are, I'm not sure what you call plant people. They spray something on them to make them look shiny. But they were just gorgeous. So I show you that or that. Let's do that. I got my own similar. You know how on Google you can do Google image search and it'll find the image that you're something similar. I have a funny story about that too. Anyway, so I found a plant like one and I love it. So I'll bring it inside during the winter. And right now it's just sitting on our front porch area. It's really pretty. I'm not sure. I did get some stuff that says like leaf shine. I'm not sure if it'll work right. But, oh, this feels so good to glue. My patron, I hope she doesn't mind me talking about her, but she was saying how much, you know, how good it feels to glue and do glue book things. And it's so true. I think it's about keeping your hands busy. Busy hands. Keeps your mind off of things, but you know, it's also people that love paper. Oh, she's gonna hide everything. Maybe I don't use her. So are these guys though. They're big. Maybe I just need some little images. Okay, let's look through my little bucket here. Just want to have her out so I can see what I'm trying to match. So the funny story about that image search was I went to lunch with my parents and both my mom and I got fish tacos. And the plates they came on were super cute. I'll post a photo. And I was like, oh, these are really nice. And so my mom's like, look for them, you know, like on Google search. So, okay, these, I just cut these out, but how stinking cute is that? Actually, this breathe one is a good one. Breathe. And it came up with celery sticks. It was thinking the green and the lines were celery sticks. Oh my gosh, like celery with peanut butter or something on them. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. I woke up, I think I've been like super giggly or something lately. I don't know what it's, I think I'm just happy to be home for one. And I last night woke up, it was probably about an hour after I had fallen asleep, and my husband was getting up to go to the bathroom, and I woke up, let's use that one, just giggling. I must have been dreaming about something, and then saying like, oh, look at, they have the same art on their wall. We have a big piece of art above our bed. And he's like, what? Are you dreaming? What's happening? I'm like, no, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I like that. And I think I realized in the morning that I must have been thinking we were still staying at his sister's house because, and saying, look, they have the same art on their wall as we do. Oh my gosh. So funny. And then the other thing I had to giggle about yesterday, it's probably on video, but I'm not gonna look for it on our rings, but you know, the Ring camera. Anyway. I was leaf blowing and I was wearing my pajama pants, as one does when they leaf blow, and I has strings, like long straw strings, you know, in the front, and I just had them dangling down, not tied or anything. And a leaf blower, like a vacuum, sucks in air, you know, on one side and blows it out the other. Vacuum's the opposite, but anyway. My strings got sucked in to the leaf blower in the back, because, you know, the back is by my stomach or whatever, and they get all knotted up in there, and so the leaf blower is like sucking on me. And I'm screaming but also laughing, can't figure out how to stop it. And then I realized, okay, just turn off the leaf blower, you dummy. So, and then I just can't stop laughing. And my husband opens a window, yells out from the house, inside the house, I think a broom might work better for you. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. And then I texted my mom about the situation. And she goes, well, why are you leaf blowing in your pajamas? Oh no, it's not big enough. Right, bro. It'll fit there. Not really. Crap. Shit. Piece of washi. Why are you leaf blowing in your pajamas. I'm like, well, what do you wear when you leaf blow, Mom? And she's like, I've never owned a leaf blower. I'm like, my point is proven. I'm at least leaf blowing. Don't give me a hard time about what I'm wearing. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to use some washi. I do want to use those photos with the cool hair on this page, so let's pull out some washi. And I don't normally do that, but you know what? Oh, and right away I see a color I like. Let's do this one. Girl. 5 hours later. I can never get these. Is this the one I can never figure out? So my husband and stepsons were trying to think of a tattoo that they could all get that's matching in remembrance of their grandpa and my husband's dad. So we went through a bunch of different ones. Actually, a leaf blower was one of them because he used to always use a leaf blower, and it used to annoy me at first, and then I started loving using a leaf blower. But so it came up, finalized the idea of they're Polish. So I think that my husband's dad is 100% Polish. Like, his parents both came from Poland, or Ukraine actually, now is Ukraine, but anyway. And I don't know if I want to use that one. Maybe just down here somewhere. So they came up with the idea to do the eagle off the Polish flag. And then I said, well, you should have something written in Polish, you know, around it. And so my one stepson said, you know, something that he always used to say was, sorry, you can't bullshit a bullshitter, which is just awesome. I don't know why I'm adding that. Doesn't really need to be added, but so, and then they started looking it up, the translation. And if anybody's Polish or speaks Polish, let me know. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. But my stepson's like, you gotta be really careful, because I did it and it actually said something about you can't crap on crap. So not the same. I like that there, but I don't like this. So I want to put something right there. I could put one of these people with their hair. These will be easier to cut with my scissors. Let's do that one. So with my Patreon, what I'm doing is sending you a packet of, like, an inspiration packet, and I might do a couple packets while I can. Let's see. And then a bunch of ephemera, or, you know, things that you could use in other types of collaging or journaling. Stickers, washi tape, that sort of thing. So it was really fun to send that out. It's the first time I've sent it out was last month, so that was cool. I've already received a photo of what they did with what I sent them, and it was super cool. I'm going to dog sit next week for a few days, so I'm kind of working on things I can take to her house to work on for crafting. I got a bunch of glue. I had a workout type journal, or more like a health journal, where I was going to track miles and weight loss and all this stuff. She's so freaking cool. And I would go to do it. Where did I put it? It's like this. And then I would, there's my weight. I don't care if everybody knows my weight. And then I would do it for, the first one, and then I would never go back to it. I wouldn't track my habits. It was kind of like a bullet journal for health. And I just never kept track of it. But I love the inspiration images and quotes and things. So I think I'm just gonna make this inspiration for health glue book. I love this one. I love the smell of DGAF in the morning. Don't give up. Anyway, so that's one I'm going to take over there with all my health type images. So I need something here. Do I cut the bunny off? Like, and just put that? Not the ears? No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense either. I gotta save her. Okay. Then I have these girls I could use. But that would totally cover up that. Okay, back to the box. That was kind of, that too, yeah, too bright. Yeah, too bright. Oh, sunflowers. Looks like a doll, dances like a demon. Kind of like that. Okay, if I use, is she gonna be too small too? I don't know. Maybe I'll use some washi. I don't think I'll get back to regular filming until not next week, but the week after, because we have the service, and then I have dog sitting, so I'll be gone from home for almost another week. Ugh. I'm just ready to get back to my own routine. Okay, that works. And then cut up some of them here to put on here. It'd be kind of funny if they're just looking at each other. anything else? So, started watching House of Dragon, the new Game of Thrones spin-off. I like it. I'm not hooked like I was with Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones in the beginning I wasn't hooked either, so. I think right there. Then I'll put this washi down the middle. Ooh, look how fast that was. Yeah, so House of Dragon, do you guys watch it? Do you like it? What are your thoughts? Oh, gosh. Oh, I'll cover that up. And I didn't glue this. I should do that. This tape is pretty sticky, but just as another precaution. Oh, that is just not a straight line. Do I care? A little bit. I think I showed you on my last video that I started adding back in the fabric tabs, which I love. Okay, now what should she say? Funny people? No. I kind of want to use Rest in Peace just because this is my first since my father-in-law passed. Does that look weird though? Rest in Peace. Nope, I'm going to use it. I know it's weird. Don't judge me. I'm ready to keep those words. Rest in peace. And then maybe something sentimental on the other side. Throw kindness around like confetti. I like that. One of the things when we had the service for my father-in-law in Ohio that my brother-in-law mentioned was just to be kind to each other and something to that effect. Now I'm drawing a blank as to what he actually said. But I like that. All right, there we go. I love it. And it has some meaning behind it. Not sure how my father-in-law would feel about it, but be like, well, that's interesting. Oh, and I'm out of focus. All right, thanks guys. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching.